What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? All right. Before we begin the video, I wanted to thank everybody for all the support. I can't believe the amount. Some people are just coming out of the woodworks. Thanks a lot, guys. And we're going to talk about my account. We're also going to talk about a few something I kind of realized how nobody's safe. So I got a response from ComToUs. They asked me for information. I sent it to them. I'm waiting for them to get back to me. That was on Thursday, so it is Sunday now. So it was 3 days ago. So as of tomorrow, it's going to be around 2 weeks. Tuesday will mark the 2 week period, and it's going. It's pretty much. It's been 2 weeks. That's it. It's going to take longer than that. I think, in my opinion, it might even take longer than that. But anyway, so that's pretty much the update on my account. What I want to talk about is because I've been dealing with a lot of speculations and a lot of things, and let's just go straight to Hive. We'll talk about Hive, all right? So, just to go through it step by step, you click on the top left while you're at your island. You click on your name, your picture doesn't matter. Below your display picture is ComToUs Hive. You hit ComToUs Hive, right? So on the top left it says Hive. Then there's an arrow pointing to the left. You hit the arrow pointing to the left. Then below Hive is 3 lines. That's a tab. You hit the tab. Go to Friends. So as of now, you're looking at your friends' Hive IDs. Okay. So what I wanted to do was create 10 Hive IDs, but apparently I don't know how to create another Hive ID now because they changed the whole process. Before it was easy, but now you really can't just go and create a new Hive ID. I think it's either, I haven't tried it with a different device, but it's either you need a different device or it has to do with your email address. I'm not sure. Anyway, so and I think this is what ComToUs did to improve their security. I think this is what they did. So you've got your friends over there. Here's the deal. If somebody sends you a request in game, all right, and you accept that request, before they automatically became your Hive friend. Now they implemented something where while you're at friends, right, you've got the first tab on the left, you've got an envelope, then you have which is a person, and then you have another tab with a plus. That's how to add friends. So underneath friend requests, so it says invite friends, and then it says friend requests. So underneath friend requests, it has received and sent. All right. So let's say you added someone in game, right? And you got this received sent thing going on. You added someone in game, they accepted your friend request, or someone added you and you accepted their friend request. So this whole thing, the received sent thing, is going to happen. You can decline them, but they're still going to have it on their end. So you still can't keep yourself safe from something like this. Now, we couldn't test it out because the person I was testing this out with, after I declined them, I had to manually put their Hive ID in for me to find them afterward. Because he didn't even know that you can do the next thing I'm going to say. So anyway, so even if you decline them, they still have it on their list and they can add you and you don't see them either way. Great security, right? Everybody gets your Hive ID. So now we're going to go back, right? And you guys can see this. If you added somebody within the last 30 days, so these requests, before they just automatically went on, these requests have to be declined within 30 days. Okay, so I accidentally hit out of the thing. I have to go back in. So now, I just want to make sure that we're looking at everything properly all together. So now, if you hit one of your friends, you see that he has 9 friends. He plays 1 game. And this is a friend of mine. I didn't really even know that he played Summoner's War. He's a personal friend of mine. He's like a high school friend of mine. I haven't spoken to him. We grew up like 2 blocks away from each other. I haven't seen him or spoken to him, seriously, in years. but we're friends on Facebook. The only reason why he's on my list right now is because when I tried to sign in to my original account, the password wasn't working, so I tried to sign in with Facebook, and it automatically created a new Hive ID for me. So he ended up as a friend of mine on my Hive ID. So apparently I have one personal friend that has their Hive connected to their Facebook. Anyway, I might have others, I don't know. So, because I immediately disconnected my Facebook and my Hive. This one, for some reason, it turned up. So anyway, you click on your friend, like while you have the Friends tab up, you click on Profile, and it automatically shows you their friends, right? So you can go through every single one of his friends. So he has 9 friends. Let's just say, for argument's sake now, and there's actually a specific tab that says Summoners Wars Friends, okay? Let's say these 9 friends over here have their friends list full, and their old accounts as well. Let's say they've had around 75 friends, give or take, in the last 2 or 3 years, right? So, point being that I'm saying is they filled up their friends list to 50, but half their friends stopped playing, and they got a new 25 friends. So you got one person with 75 different Hive IDs connected to him. And we've got 9, so another 8. So we've got, and let's just say for argument's sake, it's all 50. So you got 475 other Hive IDs that are pretty much right there for the picking, or other people that can, 475 other people that can see your Hive ID. But wait a second. Those 475 people, there's an additional 50 that can see your Hive ID per 475. Do you guys understand where I'm getting at with this? Where it's just like a complete pyramid type thing, where that's the whole deal. Like, your Hive ID can be like spread around like a virus, or everywhere. And this is the same thing with Google Plus. And here's another speculation that we have, that I had. Me and Trolling were talking about this. Trolling actually keeps his friend requests. He doesn't have any friend requests, right? He makes sure his friends list is 100% full, 50 friends full. All right. Why? Because somebody can send you a friend request, and even if you don't accept it, they can see your Hive ID. Apparently, that's what he told me. It didn't work with me and this dude that were checking it out. So, that's pretty nuts, first of all, if that's true. You can't create another Hive ID. I wanted to create 10 Hive IDs just so I could see how far this goes, but I couldn't. So, like, everybody's talking about Hive this and Hive that, but it's probably the unsafest thing that you could possibly do is to create a Hive ID. You're better off just having profile linked to like Google Plus or even Facebook than having an actual Hive ID. But let's just say somehow your account gets compromised anyways, you won't be able to recover it without a Hive ID. Like, look at how far this whole thing goes, right? Because no matter what, it automatically creates a Hive ID. Apparently, this is my opinion, my uneducated guess. This is how they get around with social media. This is how they spread the word on the game. This is good for business, apparently. But the point is, like, even when me and this guy were testing it out, when I sent him the friend request and I went into Hive, I declined it, but he was capable of accepting it and seeing everything with me declining the Hive request. So the point I'm trying to make now is, and I was told to actually not make this video by this same person because he thinks it's going to break the game, or he thinks it's going to bring out other people trying to hack accounts. I'll be honest with you. I think this is how they're taking advantage of. I think this is one of the ways they're taking advantage of the situation. I don't think it's exactly the way, but this is one of the ways. They're just finding Hive IDs and just boom, right then and there. But At the same time, this is going to affect all of the new players because now you have to be careful what new players you add friends. Because, well, if anybody can get your Hive ID, you really want to add that level 5. How do you know that level 5 is not one of those hackers just trying to make you feel bad for them and whatever, and then they get a chance at your ID, and then 100 different other accounts. Like this, it's just a pyramid virus type. This is what I'm calling it, and it's not safe at all when it comes to this game. And the fact of the matter is, this is such insane incompetence. It's not even funny. Like, forget about the fact that it's going to take me 2 weeks to get my account back. All of this with Hive is just so incompetent. Like you see, I can't even talk. I'm livid. I really am. I'm really livid right now. I don't know what to say. But all of this incompetence is so insane. It's ridiculous. So, I say I don't know anything about hacking. So I'm not sure what they would need to do to hack. Do they get your Hive ID and then try and take your password? Or do they just hack into their server and just take random accounts? But there are ways for people, like, as Schizo mentioned, somebody else recently got their account hacked. But they got their account hacked in a different way. So they're capable of logging into their account. The thing is that they went into their account and they reset their account and changed their name to top it off. So when he goes into his account, the account got reset. They changed their name. But that's they specifically went after him for that one. So, like, and it's 2 months to ask for two-step authentication. Look, back in the days, right? One of the biggest spender at the time quit playing the game. The guy put over $100,000 in the game. 3 or 4 months into it, maybe 5, right? His in-game name was Pensal, right? This guy had everything. He had like 6 Teors when the game first came out. His entire, as YDCB would call it, because YDCB talked about him back in the days in one of his videos. He had a zoo. It's like he had chimeras over here. He had dragons over there. He had dragon knights here. He had fucking death knights, this, that. At the time when the death knights were big. Let's put it this way. When the death knights came out, he maxed out on Arnold the same day. Because the death knights weren't from the very beginning of the game. The dragon knights, same thing. He maxed it out from the day of the game. The guy wasn't using Devilmon. He was using Nat 5s as Devilmon. That's how many Nat 5s and shit he would summon. Not only that, like his summoning, his fodder wasn't 3-star fodder. He was using 4 stars as fodder. He would just max out 5 4-stars and use the other 4 stars as fodder. You know? And the guy ended up leaving comp because everybody was not personal accounts weren't getting hacked. The arena was getting hacked. And he ended up resetting his account, made a post on the CompTools forum, and said, "It's such a great game. It's too bad that your security sucks. I don't even care about the money." He showed, I believe he showed his receipts for the game. And just delete the account and left a very nasty message. And from there on, CompTools kind of got their shit together. At the time, it was just Arena. What we were going through with Arena back then was hilarious. But anyway, like I'm sure I've mentioned this before in a video. They changed the system in Arena. Like there was an attack system and a defense system at some point. So the way the ranking system worked was, if your defense was winning, you could get number 1 without ever attacking. But your attack score you couldn't get matched up with people that were in the top 30 of the game. So one guy, Slick, I think he got legend once or twice by doing this. He just put a 6-star arena. This was back when people didn't, not that they didn't know how to deal with arena, but this was back in the days in the beginning. So he put a 6-star arena, tanky as shit, in on defense, and left it like that. So his score, all you would see was like his attack score was 1,000, but his defense score was so high up, he got boosted up to number 1. But people that were in the top 30 or the top 100 couldn't find him because he wasn't attacking. So he took advantage of the whole situation. So Comtos was in the middle of changing arena because people were doing damage hacks, and like they would knock you down to 0 points in arena. So this is why this guy reset his account, and he didn't care about the money. And honestly, in my opinion, this guy actually paved the way for most of the game. Now we're dealing with a different kind of hacking, or actually no, my guild leader Cold Steel, he got hacked. This was hilarious. They hacked his account and deleted his summoning circle. You can't delete your summoning circle. So he's got his account and he can't summon like at all. So he had to get Comtuous, I don't know, to roll it back to like, or to get Comtuous to put a summon, because you can't buy a second one either. Like I don't remember exactly what the whole situation is. It's actually in the forum, I believe. You just have to look for it, like from 2014. So there was a lot of crazy shit going on, and the hacking relaxed. And now with this whole hacking wave, with all of these people getting hacked, a lot of people are getting hacked. Blackie got hacked. 2 of Aspire's guildmates got hacked. Schizo even said it in his video. I think 4 people in his guild got hacked, something like that. And wow, that video that Schizo went and put on YouTube with my face, like he paused it in my face, and it looked so sad. Even YDCB made a comment in a line chat. YDCB goes, "Nick's face got to me, man." I'm sitting there and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me right now, you know. But you know, I love Jew Bagel. He's the man. Schizo, whatever anybody wants to call him. I try to refrain from calling him Jew Bagel in a video, just because whatever. But that's his in-game name, so it is what it is. But yeah, you gotta love Schizo, man. Some of the things that he does. We'll talk about that another time. But yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know how far this pyramid scheme goes, and be careful who you're friends with. Like I see, somebody has to test this out. This whole thing with, if somebody sends you a request, do they automatically get your Hive information? I'm not sure, and you don't accept their friend request in game. I'm not sure about that. We couldn't figure it out, and I didn't want to tell too many people about this, because I was debating on whether or not I should make this video, and then tonight I was like, you know what? I'm making this video. I'm gonna go to bed and go to school and go to work tomorrow. So, anyways, guys, once again, thank you for the support. I'll let you guys know when I get my account back, and hopefully you guys cause an uproar. You know, instead of sending Comtuous messages, like direct messages, create something in the forum. Be like, yo, how come everybody can see my Hive ID? And it's a whole pyramid scheme, a whole pyramid thing. You know, we're talking about thousands of Hive IDs are affected by it. Have a good one, everybody.